Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Pierre Hedary Mercedes-Benz Specialist YouTube channel. And first of all, we keep getting more subscribers, and I really appreciate that. And if our information is helping you at all, please think about sending us a donation so that we can cover the cost of producing this channel. Now, I'm going to tackle a couple of little questions here. Our first one is from Paul. Paul has a 560 SEC, and he's having some serious, strange issues with his cooling system. So, what we see with Paul's cooling system is that the heat is coming on when the car's air conditioning and climate control are set on cool, and his heat is not working on the heat setting. So the first thing that I would look into here is whether or not you actually have a clear signal going to the mono valve and that somebody hasn't gone into the plug and switched the cables. The mono valve is located on the firewall on a 126 next to the battery, for those of you who are unfamiliar with it. And it has a little plug going to the top, and the plug has 2 pins. Now, if you know that everything in your mono valve is good, i.e. the magnet and the valve insert, then we're not going to look at those as potential problems. However, if you're not sure that the parts are good and you got a mono valve repair kit, let's say from from some generic parts supplier, and you don't know if your magnet is good or not, I would suggest calling Brinson Company in Louisiana and getting both parts, an OEM magnet from Bosch and the insert from Bosch. And they are the only place in the United States that sells these original equipment parts now. And yes, they're expensive. They're about $120, but you will thank me because they will work beautifully. Now, if somebody's been into the plug and switched the poles, then that's likely to happen. The other thing is your heating water pump. If your water pump, electric auxiliary pump, which is buried below the mono valve, has had the polarity switched on it, then there's a possibility that it might start diverting water the wrong way into the heater core when the AC is on, then acting as an impediment when it's not. So the pump might even be bad, and it could be causing a short in your climate control unit, and I would hook 12 volts up to the pump and test it. And so finally, none of these things materialize. You could have 2 more issues. One could be your temperature sending unit in your overhead compartment by the light, and this sending unit can short out and cause the car to go on full blast heat on any other setting other than max cool, or it could cause a variety of other unobserved issues, yet I haven't observed all of them. And finally, if that's not the issue, and you see that it's unbroken, undamaged, it's only about $27 to replace it, by the way, so that might not be a bad idea. Yes, your climate control unit could be the problem, and there is a function of the circuit board that identifies whether the heat is on or the air is on, and sends the appropriate signal to the mono valve. If you have a bad mono valve magnet, that magnet can short out your climate control push button unit. So if you see that your climate control push button unit has a burn spot in its grid, replace the magnet for the mono valve and replace the push button control unit. Anyway, Paul, if you have any questions, please let us know. We'd like to see how this saga develops. And in the meantime, if any of you have any climate control questions, please send them to us. Please continue to watch our videos all the way through, because you wouldn't read a textbook halfway and then take the test, right? So if you really want the information, watch the whole video. And finally, continue to subscribe to our channel. And again, think about sending us donations, because we're providing real information. We're not just providing commentary. Thank you so much.